As the roller coaster of quality that is this season of The Ultimate Fighter continues to chug along, this episode provided something novel. A good fight with a controversial decision.
No way.
Yes way!
On your average fight night card, this bout between Brad Katona and Timur Valiyev would have been standardly impressive. Thus, in the context of this season of The Ultimate Fighter, it's elevated to god tier levels so extreme that your head might explode like that dude in Scanners. And considering that the only remotely entertaining thing that the producers deemed funny enough to tease in the upcoming episode is Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor hanging out in ice baths answering trivia questions, I think it's safe to say that any hope that I had for comedy going into these last couple of episodes is out of the fucking window. Nevertheless, I grasped at the straws and cobbled some shit together for you this week, so here's episode 10 of The Ultimate Fighter, season 31, Team McGregor versus Team Chandler. The episode begins with Brad rolling up to the apex looking like the IT guy at your girlfriend's office that she tells you not to worry about, giving his walking papers to Team Chandler as he defects to Team McGregor for good.
I truly think each individual deserves to be put in the best scenario for themselves.
I know that I've said it a number of times in these highlight videos, but it really can't be overstated just how nice of a guy Michael Chandler is. The guy is on par with Wonder Boy. I wonder if he gets his show pay. Fresh off of his defection from Team Chandler, it's right into training camp for Brad, where Conor McGregor shows off his high-quality, ace-level coaching skills.
I'm gonna go on that hook kick. 1, 2.
Stop.
Again, look at me.
I am, but I don't want to be.
You want to be able to go.
I want to be able to go to bed tonight without the thought of this training session haunting me in my sleep. We then switch gears over to Timur's fight camp, where Islam Makhachev stops by. He doesn't really do anything, so Timur's just happy that he gets to speak a little Russian.
I see my friends it was good because I don't speak Russian for 5-6 weeks.
After a little bit more training and some fight footage watched on both sides, it's time for the calls home, and credit where credit is due, Brad is a smooth motherfucker. He reads some journal entries to his girlfriend, and she is feeling it.
Katie, how I love writing you every evening. How great it will be to see you again. The thought of you every night allows me to go to bed in peace. I cannot overstate how much I love you, and that I am here for us.
I really hope that this is the last call home that they get for this season, because if not, Brad is whipping out the guitar next time, no questions asked. Much less pimp, but much more sweet, Timur opts to call home to his mama. And that's a very nice thing for a very nice guy on a very bad show. The weigh-ins commence, both fighters make weight, then during the stare down, because Brad Katona's nickname is Superman, someone says this.
Look at that S on his chest. Stands for hope.
What? As I mentioned in the intro, this fight was pretty goddamn good, washing the taste of last week's fight right into the sewer where it belongs. In round 1, Brad got cut, and oh boy did that thing leak. And leak, and leak, and fucking leak. All 3 rounds were bloody messes because of this one cut. Regardless, Brad was able to hold his own, got some good shots in, but overall from a full fight perspective, Timur was really dominating in my opinion. I watched with my buddy Ray the Vitz King, he said the same thing. You watch After Tough with Dean Thomas, they said the same thing on that show. That made the split decision victory for Brad Katona all the more baffling because from an optic perspective he was at a disadvantage because of the cut, and from an output perspective he was at a disadvantage because Timur was laying down the fucking law. I do not agree with the decision. Brad does not deserve to go on to the finals, but here we are, yet again. Them's the breaks in the fight game. Sorry, Timur, you deserve to win. I suspect that this is one of those situations where Timur will end up getting a contract anyway after the show concludes. However, within the confines of the competition, it really does just suck. Regardless, that's how episode 10 ends, and that's how I'm ending this highlight video. If you find this shit even remotely entertaining, I commend you. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the penultimate episode of season 31 of The Ultimate Fighter, if there's even a shred of sanity left in this fucking noggin of mine.
Just a cue, you know, just when I got the other ones, Frankie, Mike, Mike, Frankie, boom, 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 Fedor, boom.
Give me that Tyson!
Game.